will literally show you the career that you've been itching, dying, wanting to see.
Time to experience the nooks and crannies of Korea as if it were on your own 2 feet.
K-Patch! With Keewon!
Yes, with Keewon.
It is a Monday, and you can tell that voice is not Sky Sedi. As of last week, Keewon has been in the studio to join us for this video-oriented corner. How you doing, Keewon?
I'm good. How are you?
Not bad at all. We had a little sync error there. I was trying to nunchi bar you to see if you were going to say on, and then I said on, and then K-Patch came up, but it's all right. The main content of this corner is not our title, so let's just forget about that. We've opened up V Live, and we've got lots of listeners on there. Apparently yesterday was the Mamas. Are you into K-pop and Korean music, Keewon?
Yeah, I do listen to a lot of K-pop music.
Who's your favorite, if you had to pick one?
Oh, man, my favorite. As of right now, I really like... Akdong
musician, Angmu, the brother-sister combo.
Yes.
They are incredibly unique with their wide
talented.
variety of music. Are you musical yourself, Keewon?
No, I'm not. Not at all.
No musical instruments when you were growing up or anything?
Definitely, I played a little bit of the piano, a little bit of the clarinet, but that was because I was younger and my parents wanted me to experiment with different instruments. So
you didn't pursue any too much into later life then?
No.
Okay.
No.
It's often very common for Korean parents to get their kids to play at least 1 or 2 instruments when they're younger. And then many are way better than my British friends, even later into life. You know, they remember some of their teachings and whatnot, but never inspired to maybe sing or dance or anything like that.
I do sing by myself in the shower.
That definitely counts.
Oh, okay.
100% counts.
Yes.
I am the best shower singer there is. So Keewon is a fledgling YouTuber for anyone who's listening for the first time this week. OK Vlogs is her channel. And I saw that from last week's topic where we went to the Dongdaemun area and the Ihwa Mural Village, you uploaded a longer video of that on there as well, which was lovely.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I definitely put some extra clips here and there that didn't make it to this shot, but
nice.
I was able to put it in.
We should be able to check out some extended highlights, if you like, the teasers almost that we play on our show. Today's hashtag Keewon is recipe, and when we're talking in the song break, just coincidentally, you actually did some cooking over the weekend.
Yes, I did. I did some home baking.
Nice.
And I made sugar cookies.
I've not heard the term sugar cookies.
Yeah, maybe it's an American thing.
Perhaps.
Maybe.
Because cookies in general, we say biscuits in the UK as well.
Oh, that's right.
I don't even think we have sugar biscuits. We have shortbread. You know shortbread?
Yeah, I guess there's... Oh, no, it's not... It's kind of similar to that, but I think sugar cookie is definitely a lot more sweeter.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the shortbread itself is a bit sweet, but then they sometimes put a bit of sprinkler sugar on top as well. What is a sugar cookie for any Brits like me who don't know out there?
Yeah, I guess there's 2 different ways you can have it. You can have it super chewy on the inside, crispy on the outside.
Oh, that's what I like.
Yeah, I love that.
Okay.
Or you can have the super just hard, crunchy version of the sugar cookie.
What did you turn out with then?
Mine came out hard.
you like the chewy version?
Yeah, I like the chewy version, but it didn't work out the way I wanted it to be.
So what's the main recipe, for today's hashtag, for instance?
Yeah, the main recipe, I think, would be sugar, hence the name sugar.
So there's just a ton of sugar in there?
A ton of sugar, a ton of flour, egg, a little bit of vanilla extract.
Ooh. Is that easy to get here? Because I was doing, what was it? A cake the other day with my daughter, and the recipe on the internet called for vanilla extract. We didn't have it. So they said, I looked up another thing. I was like, what can you use instead of vanilla? And they said maple syrup is not a bad substitute. And it tasted quite good, but she hates maple syrup, so she didn't eat any of it. How do you get it in Korea?
I just ordered it on Coupang.
Oh, they have it online.
They have it online.
I've not really seen it in the supermarkets, to be honest. Yeah.
No, maybe if you go to the foreign markets, they might have some.
Good power tip. We got a couple of photos from our listeners as well for some recipes. This is from Ingyin.
Wow.
It's a breakfast of avocado toast with eggs, sautéed mushrooms and peas, and chia seed oatmeal pudding with blueberries. That looks healthy.
It looks really good.
Because I think one of my first videos that I saw for you, you were having like an acai bowl or something like that.
Yeah.
And I'd never heard of that.
Yeah.
That looked way too healthy to be tasty.
It's actually really sugary.
Oh, really?
Really sweet.
Oh, wow. Then I like it. Maybe still good for you as well. And then this is one from Sophie. You sent in a picture of your cookbooks in there.
Wow.
Oh, lots of vegetarian stuff. That's interesting. Are the sugar cookies like vegetarian? Are they suitable, do you think?
I think you can definitely make it. Oh, yes. No, yeah. Vegetarians can definitely have it. I was thinking of vegan because
Okay.
it has egg in it. But if you're not, if you're vegan, then you
it's
can't
okay.
have it.
Oh, that was Yin's photo. I do apologize. And now we've got Sophie's, and you say, I baked chocolate chip cookies yesterday. Is almost a daily activity. Sophie actually sells some of her baked goods.
Oh, she does.
Yeah, they look good.
Wow, she must be. Oh, wow. The packaging, too.
Yeah, lovely little pink patterns on there. I think we need some of those as a sample, Sophie.
Yes. Wink, wink.
Send them in. And whenever you do baking as well, Keewon, please don't,
Yes, of course.
don't
I'm
be
like,
scared to test them on me.
yeah, I'm trying to perfect the recipe just a little bit, but I'll definitely have you
That's
guys try it.
Perfect for this week's hashtag. This week's theme then for K-Patch, Keewon, where did you go off to?
So this week I went to the Seoul Botanic Garden and also the educational hall.
Oh, there's an educational hall. If this is the place I'm thinking of, which is out towards kind of Gimpo area.
Yes, so it is a bit far from, I guess, the center of Seoul. But you can take the train, you can take the subway, you can take the bus, you can take the car. But I took the subway to get there.
Okay, what station do you need to get off at then?
I got off of Yangcheon Hangyo Station.
I've never even heard of that station.
Me too.
What
It's a
line
long
is that
name.
on?
It is
The gold line?
yes,
number 9?
Yes, number 9.
Ah,
I think it's a little bit brown, but yeah.
Okay, I never take that line,
Same.
so maybe that's why. But isn't that the one that goes to like Shinnonyeon and like Yeouido? I think like a lot of the bigger stations.
Yes, I think so. It might cross over there because it does go in that direction.
Because I went here when it had a soft opening, like so when it was just starting. But I went by car because with the kids going on the subway is a
Right.
nightmare.
Right.
I didn't see any subway stations that close. How far was it from there? Like.
From there, it's about a 5-minute walk. It is a bit of a walk, but it's not too bad because once you enter the park, because this is called the Seoul Botanic Park. So once you enter the park, it's a beautiful, they just welcome you with beautiful trees, flowers.
And then to get to the actual like arboretum bit, which is the main event, might take you a bit longer, but you're in the park fairly
You're in the
quickly.
park first, yes.
Okay, that seems cool. Let's check out your first video then, and then we'll talk some more about it afterwards. So here goes. This is we're going to show the map first.
Okay.
Oh, that's kind of cool, I
So
suppose.
that's actually just a picture of the whole map in itself. So
It's huge.
it's huge. So you can spend an entire day there.
How much of this did you walk, Keewon? Honestly, we won't judge at all.
So there are 4 parts to it. The first part is the wetland, and then the second part is the forest field. I don't know if you can see it, but
I see the wetlands like in the background there. I
Yes.
didn't even know it had any like wet areas because we stayed in the arboretum, which is kind of in the center. If you see that, right? Because you
That's
can
where we
park
went.
near there, and that's the main attraction. I didn't realize this is a huge park.
it's a huge park. And so where I went was the Botanic Park.
Okay.
So that's where they had the education, cultural space, as well as the conservatory.
Oh, nice. Okie dokie. So that's giving you a feel for just how big this venue is. And then we'll check out your first video taking a walk up there. Looks like some lovely early winter scenes. Look at the browns there. Look at your winter hat as well.
It was so cold that day.
And this is the big event, right?
Yes. So this is the conservatory and the educational cultural space.
Perfect in the winter because it's a bit warmer in there, I'd say. Oh, you can get your tickets just
right through the vending.
humorlessly.
Yeah, so you don't have to interact with anybody, and they also make sure to take your temperature before you go in.
You scan your ticket yourself.
You scan it yourself, and you walk straight into the conservatory.
That is a huge conservatory, isn't it?
It's really big.
And these aren't fake plants. They look almost as if they're not real. These are like real growing plants.
Yes, and there are people who maintain it.
Oh, the
There's a
waterfall. I remember that.
Uh-huh.
I felt like I was almost in a zoo, like I expected an alligator or something in there. But I don't think there are any animals, well, not deliberately there.
No. And I thought there was, so I thought that was
A duck.
a duck, but it wasn't.
It's not alive. And that walkway up there, I love that. The kids
Yes,
love going up
the
there.
skywalk.
Oh, bananas.
Yeah. These are bananas that actually sell in grocery stores.
Really?
Yes.
They sell their own bananas there.
Oh, well, that's the kind of...
the same type. Uh-huh. And there's
and
agave.
that's agave. So that's like they have it actually broken down into different countries or different cities.
Oh, I see. There's even some European plants there, it seems.
And an olive tree.
This is huge, isn't it, inside? You're literally going around the world here, it seems like, with Greece.
Exactly.
A little herb garden.
And then through the skywalk.
This was fun because you could look down at the trees, right?
Yes.
It doesn't look very crowded. When did you go?
So I actually went during a weekday.
Okay.
So I highly recommend it because then that way you have your own space and your own time to take more pictures.
It's beautiful. I love the background department store music. It feels like I'm going shopping as well. We have to say though, this closed shortly after you went, right?
Yes, it did. Because in Korea right now, the coronavirus the cases are going up.
Yeah, we got over 600 today again.
Yes.
And so you can no longer visit the indoor area. I guess the outdoor park you could probably still go to. Or is that meant to be closed?
So what they were saying is that inside, yes, but I think you're able to walk around it because it is a park, like you said. So people are able to walk around.
It would be hard to close that side down, right?
yeah.
But unfortunately, and we do encourage this for all our corners at the minute because we still want to show you Korea and talk about all the great places to visit. But obviously, use common sense. It's not best to go right now during COVID-19 times. We'll talk more about that video, show Keewon's second one as well, and then get to your videos and photos of any kind of botanical gardens or just your own backyard if you want to send us that via Kakao Talk. Our username is Daily K. This is Car the Garden with Namu Tree. We are back for part 2 of K-Patch with Keewon in the studio, showing you the Seoul Botanic Garden. That's the official English name, I believe. 서울식물원 is the Korean, right? Yes. With its wonderful arboretum / conservatory that we saw in your first video. We have switched on the V Live service as well, so any listeners there, please send us in your messages. I am following the chat there, which has something to do with fudge and vanilla peanut butter fudge. I don't know where we go. Maybe recipes is why we're talking about that. That does sound delicious, by the way. Sophie also sent in a message about the video saying, it's so breathtaking. I like the Seoul Botanic Garden. Really want to go there when I get to Korea. And a banana tree. I have that in the garden here. Well, that's making us jealous, isn't it? I want a banana tree. Wait, you lived out in the West Coast in the States.
Yes,
Do they have bananas there?
No, there's a lot more cactuses, succulents, because, the climate there is a little bit more dry and hot.
I remember my cousin's house had, I think it was lemons or some kind of citrus fruit tree in their garden.
Yes.
That was amazing.
Yeah, I think you can also grow citrus trees in California as well.
Bananas may be a stretch too far.
I think so.
I think maybe it might get a little chilly for bananas. But I saw news in Korea that some people were now growing them as crops to sell in the supermarkets here, like in greenhouses down south on the peninsula. And maybe in Jeju Island as well, because we get citrus fruits there.
Yeah.
The halabongs and the tangerines. Delicious, yeah. You got a message?
Yes, I got it from Yana Liana. The Botanic Garden. I've put in my itinerary before, but didn't manage to go. Omo, I'm reminded of Seoul National Park. So big, beautiful ticket too. All the flowers are alive in winter. It's so awesome.
Yes, that's the great thing about having an arboretum or a conservatory is you can keep the plants alive. Because to be honest, we saw at the start of your video, didn't we? Those like long grasses were very brown and yellowy as you're going in.
Yeah.
A lot of plants seem to die or at least kind of almost hibernate for the wintering career. It's kind of an arid look to the mountains as well. All the leaves fall off and everything looks a little dead, which I guess coming from the West Coast might be a surprise as well because everything stays pretty green there all year round.
Yes, it does. I think more in the southern part of California.
Okay, yeah. Maybe the northern parts, is it more seasonal?
It's a little bit more seasonal, but still it is a bit warm compared to other winter areas.
Yeah, even the UK, it stays green for some reason, the grass at least. But here the grass turns all yellowy brown and you really know it's winter as well.
Yeah.
Tropic Girl says, it looks really sizable, this Seoul Botanic Park. I wonder how long it would take to walk from one end to the other. So from you getting into the park to getting to that area there, the Botanic Arboretum, how long did that take you?
It took me about 10 to 15 minutes because to walk from the station to the entrance is about 5 minutes.
Okay.
And then to walk from the entrance to the conservatory and the educational space is where it takes a bit of time.
Okay, and then I'm guessing if you were to go around the whole park, you take a good few hours just walking around, right?
And actually, in like the pamphlet, they actually show you how long it would take. So I think if you go through this one route, it'll take like 3 hours and 30 minutes. So they actually have it written out and timed for you.
Oh, so you could choose maybe different routes as well. That's cool. And Leon says it looks like Gardens by the Bay in Singapore, which is a very famous place in Singapore. That was in Crazy Rich Asians, I think.
Oh, yeah,
there was a scene there, right?
Yeah.
It's not as crowded, though, even on the weekdays or even the weekends, I suppose, because it's not very central. So maybe it's got a different vibe to it, more kind of rural almost within Seoul, because it's got the big park area, yeah?
Yes.
You got another one?
Yes, and I got one from Sika Andriani.
Siska.
Siska.
It's okay.
Siska. Sorry, apologies. I never visit any botanical garden in Seoul, only visit the Yeomiji Botanical Garden in Jeju.
Ooh.
This looks like a garden by the Bay, Singapore. The plants are indoors.
There you go. It must look like it if we've had a couple of listeners saying that. So in terms of when it is open, when there's no corona, what are the hours of operation, Keewon? What time can you go from until?
So the hours change by season. So I know from November to December, it's from 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Okay.
And from March to October, it's 9:30 to 6 p.m.
Okay, so slightly extended.
1 hour.
Yeah, I guess in December, if it's closing at 5, it would start to be getting dark around that time. So they'd probably light it up, and I think that would be quite nice as well. Did you have to pay to get in? Oh, you had to buy a ticket, right?
Yes, I had to buy a ticket to get in. And for adults, it's 5,000 won, so roughly about $5 USD.
Not bad, yeah.
And then youth is 3,000, and then children's 2,000.
And if your kids are under 6, apparently it's free. So
yes.
get them in while they're small. What stood out for you in there, Keewon? Because there were so many plants and stuff. I remember the skywalk was brilliant, and also you showed it a bit in your video. It was kind of the European garden style, where they had like a kind of almost terrace and small short plants growing in a kind of nice pattern. I love that area.
Yeah, that's the Rome area.
Oh, nice.
So that's where they have all the plants from Rome. But I think my favorite one was, there's two parts. The banana tree. It's called the dwarf Cavendish.
Oh, nice.
So they actually grow, and like one of our listeners said, they actually grow at home.
Yeah, you made us jealous, Sophie.
Yes, I know.
And you shouldn't pick those bananas, I assume.
No.
Let's not pick your own.
No. And I also like the succulent location where they had a lot of succulents and a lot of cactus, because that reminded me a lot about like California. That's where I grew up, and it just reminded me of home.
Nice. How warm is it in there? Because obviously you're saying it's freezing, hence the winter hat.
Yes.
When you get into a greenhouse, like usually the temperature rises if it's wintertime. Is it uncomfortably warm?
It's, yes, uncomfortably warm. Just because I was wearing a heavy wool coat.
Yeah.
So it was definitely really hot in there. So if you end up going in the wintertime, make sure to take off your coat and go inside.
Have some layers, right, that you can take off easily. Yeah, I think we went in the soft opening during winter, and it must have been more than 20 degrees, I think, in there, right?
It was really hot.
And it's pretty humid with all the plants, so be aware of that. If you're going on a first date, you don't want to be sweating buckets in front of your other half. Your second video then, Keewon, what are we going to see in this?
So in the second video, we're going to see me entering the educational cultural space.
Oh, I didn't know that existed. Let's check it out. We've got your little pamphlet in English as well.
In English, yes.
Nice.
They have it in English.
Oh, wow. What's going on there?
So a lot of the space in there has a lot of interactive activities.
Oh, like digital screens that you can touch and stuff. Wow.
And get to know more about the plants, where they're from, history.
There's a little map on the floor being projected there. That's so cool. Kids are going to love this as well.
They really would.
It's like a mini museum.
And this is just like the contrast of two greenhouses, how it can be used in, I guess, your clothes, and also where the layers of the forest.
Nice. It is like a little educational center. I imagine kids will come here on field trips to learn about like biology and plants and whatnot.
And how it influences architecture.
Oh, wow. And a lot of it in Korean, I see, but some of it is subtitled in English as well.
Some of it, yes. Like that space right there, it's subtitled in English.
And an obligatory gift shop. Were there any cool little trinkets in there?
There are cool ones like the notebook, the posters. They're really cool.
Lots of botanic books if you're really keen.
And there's also a seed library. So the seed library was actually really cool because you can not only see the detailed explanation of how seeds grow. But it was also a place where you can actually rent seeds. Like a book.
Oh, okay. Like a book on seeds.
No, sorry. An actual seed.
Oh, wow. When you say rent, does that not imply you're giving the seeds back? Or?
So what you do is you rent the seed and then you bring it back home. You plant it and then you bring back that harvested seed back to them.
Oh, you have to pay back with the seed that comes up? Really? That's a long process, is it not? I wonder how much they keep track of people who've rented seeds. An interesting idea, though, to keep like their stocks replenished, to have people take them back.
Yeah.
What an interesting... I've never seen... I thought when you said seed library, like they've just got a record and they're keeping seeds just in case, you know,
they
go
that
extinct.
Too, yeah.
But they do also rent out to regular folk.
Yes.
What if you're terribly not green-thumbed or fingered and you kill them all? I hope they'd forgive you if you don't bring back the seeds. I'm sure they can't be too strict.
No.
Okie dokie, interesting stuff. Tell us what you think. We'll read out your messages and show your botanic gardens in your countries or anything plant-related in part 3. Here's some A Pink now, Evergreen. Evergreen from A Pink. In a lot of countries with 4 seasons, I suppose those are the trees that remain green during Christmas time, just like your Christmas tree right here in front of us, Keewon. Yeah. Did you see anything like that in the Botanic Garden? Was there anything Christmassy at all?
There was. They had a wooden reindeer.
Oh, okay. That's better than nothing. Doesn't sound that impressive, but still. A few messages from our listeners as well. Tropic Girls saying the succulents and cacti, all the rage worldwide now, it seems. Easiest maintenance, no green thumbs required. That's right, because you can like starve them of water for ages. But I did hear, and I think I did actually manage to kill a cactus in the UK. If you give them too much water, I think that's not good for them because they're not used to it. Right?
Yes, they say roughly like once a month you want to like water them, but usually you don't frequently water them.
Okay, once a month. I can do that. Well, I've shown that I can't because I did it too much, obviously.
Oh, no.
You got some more messages as well?
Yes, I got one from Yana. I experienced the interactive boards before. Draw on paper, scan it, and appeared on the screen. It's so fun. Take me back to Korea.
Oh, yeah. I wonder if you saw that at the education centre there. Do you know what Yana's talking about? Like, you do a little drawing or colouring in, and then something scans it, and then it goes onto the interactive board itself, your drawing.
Oh, no.
I didn't see it in your video, but in many places here, including, I believe, the Hangul Museum over at Yongsan, you can do that. And then the kids see their creations, like, on the walls.
Okay.
To be honest, adults like that as well. Yeah, it's good fun. Leon says, Omo, the bridge you showed in the waterfall makes it really seem like Gardens by the Bay. I hope that Seoul has not completely copied Gardens by the Bay. I think all arboretums and botanic gardens will have a certain level of similarity, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. You got a last one?
Yes, from Siska Andriani. The most wanted plant in Indo is durian tree. Almost everyone wants to have it. Ha ha ha.
That is seen as a delicacy there. Have you tried a durian before,
No,
Keewon?
I've definitely looked at it, have seen it, and smelt it before, but I've never had it.
Are you not tempted by the smell?
Not necessarily.
I have to agree. We've got this long-running battle where many of our listeners from that part of the world, they want me to try it, but I can't get past that smell. Mm-hmm. But apparently, yeah, once you get into it, it's delicious, they say.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
All right, if you bring one to the studio, guys, after Corona, me and Keewon will try it.
Yes,
at
we'll
least,
try it.
All right. So that second video, really interesting stuff. I love that idea of a seed library where you are borrowing the seeds in a way because they have to grow and then you have to return the new batch to them. That's cool. And the education center as well. It was amazing that you can touch the wall where things are just being projected and then it would recognize that you've touched it and some extra info would come up on there.
Just to explain a little bit more about the plant, about that specific plant, where it's from, the history about the plant.
Where is that education center in relation to the conservatory area?
It's actually right next to it. So right when you enter, the conservatory is to your left. So you go straight there. And then if you go to your right is where you can actually experience the whole educational cultural space.
Oh, all in one big hub. Is there anywhere to have a coffee and stuff like that, or any restaurants in there?
Yeah, so there are coffee shops there. There's one coffee shop. It's pretty big, but with the coronavirus, we couldn't sit there and have a cup of coffee.
Everything's takeout at the moment, isn't it?
Everything is takeout.
That is a shame, because that would seem like a wonderful venue to have a coffee in amongst that building. Yeah.
It is.
And it looks spectacular from the outside. We only caught a glimpse as you were walking in, but the arboretum is giant 2-story kind of structure, and it doesn't look like a regular greenhouse at all. If you can walk around it as well, that's beautiful. We do have lots of content from our listeners to show, so let's get right to it. Karen in the Caribbean has sent in some amazing photos here. I want to go on holiday. Keewon, look at that. Doesn't that look lovely?
Oh, wow.
I just want to wear shorts and a t-shirt somewhere, right? You said when you worked in St. Lucia, you'd visit the Diamond Botanical Gardens and Waterfall at least once a month.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. What are these? Why do they have little pools for people to go in? The flowers look so exotic as well. Was there a Caribbean area from your memory in the Botanic Garden?
There was more of a tropical area. So they had a lot of tropical plants.
Wow, yeah. You said this place is one of the nicest botanical gardens in the Caribbean with tours focused on medicinal qualities and the uses of plants and trees. And I'm sure in that educational center there was stuff about clothing and architecture. There must have been stuff about maybe medicines from plants as well. You can learn and have fun at the same time. That's a great thing. Great combo. You got some stuff from Cherie.
Cherie, yes. This is cranberry apple pie cake that I made during the holidays. My family requests it every time.
Oh, nice. And you also sent us just the flowers growing around your mailbox. Those look stunningly attractive as well. That's what I miss living in Korea in an apartment, is you don't really have any green space to grow anything, right? You said these are the garden at your old house.
Yes. And then there's also pink bleeding hearts, yellow pocket book flowers, roses, sunflower lilies, and more.
Wow, you had some green fingers and thumbs there indeed, Cherie, because to get the flowers to grow that beautifully is no mean feat. Fantastic stuff. Do you have any plants in your place, Keewon, here in Korea?
No, I don't.
No indoor growing?
No indoor growing. I think I do have a couple fake ones, like fake cactuses.
Fake cactuses.
Yes, fake cactuses.
Cactuses, like you were saying, are so easy, but you've not even got real ones.
No, I don't.
Just in case, anyway. we've also got something here from Yana. He said, one is a garden in Cameron Highlands in Malaysia, and we can pick our strawberries on our own there. And the second photo is when I was in Yeouido Park in Seoul. Oh, that must have been around springtime, right? Look at those. I think they're tulips.
Yes, I've actually never been there. Wow.
No, I didn't know that Yeouido Park had the flowers.
Yeah.
Like, I've been down to Yongin and that Eland theme park. They have a beautiful tulip festival, but that's amazing. That must be free because it's just a public park. Lovely stuff. You got something from Sophie as well.
Yes, Sophie. Good afternoon, Peter. I hope I could get these photos of botanical gardens here in Koto Kinabalu, Sabah. Sorry for the mispronunciation, but
that's the
Sabah,
region, right?
Yes, Sabah, Malaysia. It's located on a district called Kundasang. It's on foothills of our famous mountain, Mount Kinabalu.
Wow.
It's about 2 hours and 30-minute drive from the capital, Kota Kinabalu. The botanical garden is a botanical garden in a reserve park called Sabah Parks. We have chalets, dormitories for visitors to stay. We have jungle trails for visitors to see different parts of the botanical garden. When on top of the trails, the view of the mountain can be seen. We have numbers of wild plants, wild orchids, and rare plants.
This one, I'm sure, is the one that insects climb into. They fall in and then it gets eaten. Not the Venus flytrap, but another one. And some of those photos you showed, the mountain looks incredibly high. I think the Kinabalu mountain is much higher than any mountain in Korea, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
And you can stay on the resort as well. That's brilliant.
Really nice.
There's no accommodation linked to the Seoul Botanic Park, right?
No accommodation.
You can't sleep
You
there,
can't sleep there.
unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
We've got a last thing to show from In Yin here. You said the Floria Fest in Malaysia's administrative city of Putrajaya. I've been covering this annual flower fest since its inception 10 years ago. It was nice to have a little festival.
Yeah.
And then this is Kew Gardens in the UK. It's become a UNESCO World Heritage Site that you visited before. 8.3 million plant and fungal specimens. Yeah, Kew Gardens is absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much for sending that in. Unfortunately, that's all we've got time for today. Keewon, thank you for coming in today.
Of course.
With the 2.5 level restrictions, it's a bit tricky to know what to film, but you're going to try next week to go to a market.
Yes, so next week I'm going to try to go to a market to see some Christmas decorations.
Fantastic. Maybe we can get an upgrade on this rather small, pitiful tree in the studio. Have a good week, Keewon. We'll see you next time.
All right, bye.
Here's Sophie's song request. You've asked for Baekhyun, who won the Male Artist Award at the Mummers, the song Candy. Here it is for you.